Hey, how are you? Steve here from Shed's Garage. A quick update on the 2016 RZR XP Turbo. Replacing the fuel line for it, actually the primary fuel line. If you buy the kit, it is this very rigid fuel assembly already made. However, when you go to replace it, that fuel line, starting right there at the fuel pump, your primary feed goes underneath all this body work. You can see it sticking through right there. It routes around the far side of the motor, and let's get down here. It ends up, get my light set here. Come on, light. It ends up right here. So this is the line that has some repairs on the other side of the motor. Actually, you can almost, you can't really see it. So it routes all the way around the entire back of the motor to get to your fuel rail. And in order to do that, you actually have to take the whole back apart. So you got to pull off all your side fenders, this back compartment, the top of your, or these back pieces of your roll cage, just so you can get the whole cover out and reroute that fuel line all the way around the motor, which is really bizarre. So what I've done here, I ran the new line where the old line came out, and I fouled up the roll cage, and it's actually behind this heat shield here. Routes over the top of the heat shield right there. Nice direct line straight to your fuel rail. So this job went from being about a 10-hour job, taking everything apart, to roughly about 30-minute job. So now I just put the heat shields back in place. So this one will cover up here, and then there's a secondary heat shield that also goes on here. So it will be well protected. It's shielded away from the exhaust, and it is a quick fix. There are Dorman connectors. Believe it or not, the fuel rail and the fuel pump are different sizes, which is kind of crazy. They both have 3/8 inch barbed for the fuel line, but the one that goes into the fuel rail at the intake is actually a 5/16, and then it's a 3/8 up at the fuel pump. So I'll put the Dorman part numbers, overlay those onto this video when I get it done. Anyhow, it went from a 10-hour job to about a 20-minute job. Quick fix. That's your update for today. Thanks.